What's happening? Landlord from Alabama here, back with another video. And today, man, we finna talk about Trevon Diggs. Now, everywhere I look, all I see is hate. Now, everybody down on Trey, let's go. Okay, I'm sure by now, everybody done seen all the highlights of my boy Trevon Diggs getting beat by Simmons, getting beat by Mr. Sedarian Lamb. And everybody wanna jump on my boy, they wanna pounce on my boy and dog him out. But you know this is just practice, like Mark Holmes say. Shout out to Mark Holmes, we talking about practice. But you know it's a bad sign when the national media pick it up. The NFL picked up when CeeDee Lamb beat Trevon Diggs, and it fit their narrative perfectly. You know everybody love to say how many yards Trevon Diggs give up and how much he get burned and get beat. But I can't lie, with Trey being a Bama player, he does hold a special place in my heart. Me being from Alabama, of course I'm a Bama fan. Who in the world would ever want to be an Auburn fan? That goes without saying. So, you know, Trey is one of my guys, man. And if you look at the drill, I know the one with CeeDee Lamb, you can see Trey trying to anticipate the route. He slowed down, and then CeeDee gave him a little hezzy move, and CeeDee put the burners on him. Trey was trying to wait on the route. He thought he was going to do something different, and CeeDee put the burners on him and beat him deep. Now, if you evaluate the drill, you can tell it's very advantageous to the offense. It's no type of pressure. It's nobody blocking deck views or throwing lanes. It's no kind of help on the back end. It's just Trevon Diggs butt naked by itself. You know, pause, but it's nobody back there to give him no kind of help. So it's just one-on-one, 1v1, Trey versus CeeDee. But we know what kind of cornerback Trevon Diggs is. He's a gambler. And, you know, he might have been a little lax in practice, ain't no telling. But don't get too down on my boy Trevon Diggs. He will be fine. This is just practice. It's a lot more days to go. And it's kind of strange to think about how the defense been dominant, then all of a sudden we get these drills leaning heavily towards the offense. But all I've been hearing about is how much we need a receiver. But this don't really fit into the narrative because Jalen Tolbert been doing well, Simi Fehoko been doing well. I've been really getting mixed messages. This is why I can't wait to go to training camp next year. I will be there at least a few days, if nothing else. But you know, everybody love to hate on Trey, man, and it's kind of sad. A player go out there and get 11 interceptions, and you know, the NFL still want to find a way to dog him out, most of the fan base. Now, as soon as that player leave the Dallas Cowboys, then they get all the love in the world. Look at Amari Cooper. Nobody liked the Cooper while he was in Dallas. Everybody said he was overrated. He wasn't a #1. Soon as we let him go, they love him to death. But you know our players gonna get some unfair attention. We love them to death, so we might overhype them just a bit, but that makes the other fan bases react like, oh, they're overrated. We hate them, we can't stand them. And we know that these are great players in this league. Trevon Diggs is still a top 5 corner in my opinion. I stand on the hill, I die on the hill about that. I don't care what nobody say. I'm ready to go to war about that statement. But we can't sit up here and just act like he's perfect. Every DB in the world is gonna get beat at some point in time. I'm an XY receiver. I tell my son the same thing. He played DB. When you playing defensive back, you gotta have a shooter's mentality. You just like Steph. You shoot a lot on, you might miss some on, but you gotta think the next shot gonna hit. If somebody catch on, you gotta think the next catch will be incomplete. You gonna bat it down, you gonna get an interception. You just gotta have that type of confidence to play DB. You can't let one catch or a couple catches get you down. DB is hugely dependent upon confidence, in my opinion. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holla at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.